Hi everyone, it's Killshot 99 Gaming. This is Playdead Live, Crowley's Minds, Part 1, Squid Pro Quo. Tonight is all about you. It is going to be a Squid summer. We got an absolute blast planned for you guys tonight. Got a super chat already in the house. We got Valar. Valar, hello 999 Kills Great Mods. Channel members, sponsors, PDL Trivia, Auction House. Let's get down to a Squid Pro Quo. Good luck to everyone tonight, and if you want on-time XP, type Squid Pro in chat right now, and then 15 seconds after that, exactly 15 seconds after that, I need you to type your pre-match buffs. Do not do it before then.
Beneath your eyes, blue intentionally trying to seduce me, torturing me, make me act as a puppet, like you always do. Like you always do. It's so disgusting how much I desire you. You always got a kiss for me right down your pocket. Dope in my heart with your spell, a nice and pleasant hell, like you always do. Like you always do to me. Beneath your skin, green intentionally trying to abuse me, torturing me, make me act as a puppet, like you always do. Like you always do. So disgusting how much I desire you. You are.
Welcome everybody to another evening of creativity and treachery. We got some crazy stuff in store for you guys tonight. So I'm just going to cut to the chase. Earlier in the evening, we asked many players to pick a player that they would most like to execute tonight. And the player most commonly chose was none other than Craven Light by quite a few people. But Craven Light, you were not alone. Busy Bee was also a target of players' ire. And so was Father Ron. And Bones as well. Now, Craven Light. Because almost half of the group chose you. I'm not going to tell you who they were. But I'm going to give you an option. Craven Light, I am going to allow you to give each one of them a strike along with you. Or I will allow you the chance to get rid of your strike and select a person that you think might have given you a strike, and you will give them 2 strikes if you're correct. Now, again, all of those people, and I'm going to keep them anonymous. It would be completely anonymous. So, Craven, you can take your strike and give each of them 1 strike as well, and they stay completely anonymous. Or you can gamble and ask them if they chose you. They have to answer honestly. And if they say yes, you get rid of your strike and they get 2 instead. And then you get to go again if you choose, or you can stop. But if you go again and miss it, you will get 2 as well. So, Craven Light, what would you like to do? Would you like to take your strike and give each of those players quite a bit of them strikes? Or would you like to try to guess who one of those players might be? All right. Well, the good news for all of those players, you maintain your anonymity. It could have been a lot worse. All right. Busy Bee. There were several players that chose you. Now, you might have an idea of players that might have chosen you. All you got to do is get one of them, right? Busy, I'll give you the same deal. You can give each of those players a strike, and you will get 1 as well. Or, all right. Father Ron. Same option. The players that chose you, or do you think you might know who chose you? Ron says he thinks he knows someone that might have picked him. Ron, ask that person if they chose you, and they must answer honestly. Ron says, Craven Light, did you choose me? Craven, your answer is he did not choose you. Father Ron picking up a 2nd strike. But he does have a little bit of information there. All right, and we got one more, Bones. Would you like to give the player that shows you 2 strikes. She says, nope, I want to give him a strike. All right, now keep in mind, that was a little interesting strategy because many of you did not get strikes. So we are going to keep it anonymous. So Craven says anyone that picked him is automatically getting a strike. We'll see the scoreboard later on. You don't really know, though, because Busy did the same thing. And Bones did the same thing. And Ron picked up a second one for guessing incorrectly. All right. Well, that broke the ice right there. Now, the next event, we're going to require 4 captains. Only 4. Do we have any volunteers? All right. We've got 4. All right. Do we have Ocean Man? And Ray, are you here? I thought I saw Ray with pre-match buffs. We'll see if Ray's playing. All right, maybe not. He didn't RSVP, but I did see him drop in. All right, so we're going to go with what we have. And we do have an odd number. I want you to type in chat right now one of those 4 captains that you would like to join. If you're not on a team, type where you would like to go. All right. Is anybody in the wrong spot? All right. Give me 1 second. Make note of your team. All right, we're going to play a little game with some cookies.
Will my heart ever find its way back home? Will the tears that I saved for years take hold? These streets that once were paved in gold are letting memories go into diamond skies. Diamond skies, diamond skies, and letting memories go. Will my heart recover on its way back home? Time is a healer, so I was told. I'm picking up the pieces of these broken dreams, and I'm letting them go into diamond skies. Diamond skies, diamond skies, letting memories go. Into diamond skies, diamond skies, all the memories I've let go.
All right, captains, very important decision that you have in front of you. There are 4 shapes on the wall: a circle, a triangle, a star, and an umbrella. Each of you must pick, and you have 10 minutes to decide. You can pick whatever you want, but in the end, each can only be at one area. And if you cannot agree, everyone will get a strike. You will fail the entire event. So, Kel, Jim, Dimes, and Ron, pick what you want, and if we have duplicates, we will decide what we need to do in the next 9 minutes. Go ahead and make your pick. Dimes, moving over to the triangle. Jim to the triangle as well. Kel says the umbrella. You can pick whichever you want. Ron says the umbrella as well. All right. Dimes and Jim, Ron and Kel. You can type in chat. You can change your mind. You can go over wherever you want to go. But you need to solve this predicament, and your teams will follow whichever door you go behind by default. Jim says she wants to stay. Dimes wants to stay. The rest of you might want to chime in as well, because if they can't figure it out, all of y'all are getting strikes. Ron says he will change to the circle. Kel says she will stay. Jim and Dimes. Your teams are behind you. Jim says both are going to stay. Now again, Ron and Kel, you might want to help out as well, because it's not just them. All players will take a strike, and you won't have a chance to not earn it. So everybody make your case to your captains. You've got 6.5 minutes. Any other players on teams feeling like their captain should move? Got 5 minutes. No one on Jim's team. No one on Dime's team. Want to offer some advice? And it's y'all's resin restores as well. So in 5 minutes, get your strike ready and get your resin restores ready. Dime says her and her team will move to the star. All right. All teams are established. Okay. Now, if y'all are familiar with the actual games, you'll know the umbrella is the hardest. Circle is the easiest, but our game is a little different. Let's go through those doors, everybody, and see what's waiting on us. Circles. Umbrellas. All right. Our challenge is as follows. You must get here where Ron is. It's that simple. There is a chain connecting you. Ron and company have the easiest path because they go one chain to another chain. The umbrellas have the most difficult path because they have to go here, here, fight, and then go here. The second easiest path are the triangles. They have to fight, and then the chains. And then we got this big group here that has to cross, fight, and cross. You have 30 minutes to get your entire team across. Now, how do you cross the chain? It's odd or even. You roll, and if you call it right, you get halfway across. And then you get to go again. If you get it wrong when you're in the middle, you res and restore. If you get it wrong while you're on land, we skip your turn. All right, 30 minutes. Time is key. There are no time modifiers, no bonuses. You need to be ready to go when called upon. It will be a mix between moving and fighting. Now, why are these grenades listed? Because these are the only grenades that you can use to move Squid 1. And as you know, he's blocking your path. If you're this team, or this team, he's not blocking the path of the O's. They have the easiest path to get across. They do not have to engage in combat. You can use any grenade, any ammo you want. But if you want to move the target, you can only use those grenades on your team. All right. We will go round and round per team. So we're going to start out with the captain of the O team. Timer starts now. Ron. Pick odd or even. Ron, pick it even. It is odd. We skip Ron. Gemstone. Odd or even? Actually, Gemstone, you don't need to pick. All you need to do is move. And once all your team moves, you will be in attack range. So Jim is moving. Dimes, odd or even? Dimes picking even. It is even. Dimes halfway across. Dimes, odd or even? Dimes going even again. It is even. Dimes is on the other side. Kel, odd or even? Kel going odd. It is odd. Kel, odd or even? Kel going odd again. It is even. Kel, res and restore. Justice, odd or even? Justice going odd. It is odd. Justice, odd or even? Justice going odd again. It is even. Justice, res and restore. Busy, odd or busy. Your move. Busy, you're up. Busy moving up. Sheila, odd or even? If your entire team does not cross, you get a strike. Sheila going even. You are correct. Sheila, odd or even again? Sheila going odd. It is even. Sheila, res and restore. Craven Light, odd or even? Craven going odd. It is odd. Craven, odd or even a second time? Craven going even. It is odd. Craven, res and restore. Dr. Die, odd or even? Dr. Die going even. It is even. Dr. Die, odd or even again? Dr. Die going odd. It is odd. Dr. Die to the other side. Dr. Die, odd or even? Going even. It is odd. No need to res and restore. You're on dry land, but we do skip you. Julia, your move. Julia moving up. They have one player left to get there. Bones, odd or even? Bones going odd. It is odd. Bones, odd or even? Bones going even. It is odd. Res and restore Bones. Kel, odd or even? Kel going odd. It is odd. Kel on safe land. Ron, odd or even? Ron going even. It is even. Ron, odd or even? Ron going even again. It is even. Ron, odd or even? Ron going odd. It is even. He's on dry land, but he has to stop. Valar, your move. Valar moving on. Arc will engage next round. Football, odd or even? Football going even. It is odd. No need to res and restore, but we skip him. Craven Light, odd or even? Craven going even. It is even. Craven, odd or even? Going even again. It is odd, both on dry land. Justice, odd or even? Justice says even. It is even. Justice, odd or even? Justice going odd. It is even. All right, we stop right there. Team Arc, you have 2 minutes to hit the damage threshold starting right now. There is no time limit on your moves. Remember, Top Hat and Red Eye do the most damage and move the target. 2 minutes. Unless you do it faster. Arc Spark, Mortal Blaine, Thrill, T10 Red Eye loaded, H9 Red Eye from Valar, T10 Top Hat, Seismic from Busy, next round, Mortal Azar, T10 Red Eye, H9 Red Eye, H9 Top Hat, Mortal Azar, H9 Red Eye loaded. He started to move more toward dimes, creating a walkway. Gold Nolan, T10 Top Hat, H9 Red Eye, T10 Blue Spark Top Hat loaded. All right, Arc, stop. You have created a walkway by dealing enough damage. Good job. And save some time for the other players. Samurai, odd or even? Samurai going even. It is odd. Kel, odd or even? Kel going even. It is odd. Kel's stuck there. Dr. Die, odd or even? Dr. Die going even. It is odd. Dr. Die stuck there. All right, Gemstone. Your move. There is enough room to slide around. No pets. She does move around. Cat, odd or even? Cat going even. It is. Cat, odd or even? Cat going odd. Cat, Res and Restore. Craven Light, odd or even? $15 minutes to go. Craven going odd. It is even. Craven stuck there. Ron, your move. Ron going odd. It is odd. Ron, odd or even to be the first player to cross? Ron going even. It is odd. Res and restore Ron. No. All right, Busy Bee, your move. Busy moving around. All right, in position. Dimes, you have to hold. Shaman, odd or even? Shaman going even. It is even. Shaman, you will hold. Kel, your move, odd or even? Kel going odd. It is odd. Kel, odd or even to get your team to the other side finally. Kel going odd. It is even. Res and restore. Justice, your move, odd or even? 12.5 minutes. Justice going even. It is odd. Justice is stuck there. Julia, your move. All right, Julia moving around. Bones, your move. Odd or even? Bones going even. It is even. Now 3 players. All right, Craven Light, odd or even? Craven going even. It is odd. Craven stuck. Dr. Die, odd or even? Dr. Die going odd. It is even. Oh my goodness. Valar, your move. 11 minutes to go. Valar moving to join the group. Cat, odd or even? Cat going even. It is even. Cat joining her group. 4 are across. Craven Light, odd or even? Craven going odd. It is odd. Craven Light, odd or even to make it to the other side. He says odd. Craven, res and restore. Ron, your move. Ron picking even. It is even. Ron over to the other side. Gemstone, odd or even. Jim going odd. It is odd. Jim to be the first arc player on the other side, odd or even. Pick again. Yes, you. Let's go. Even. It is odd. Res and restore. Football. Odd or even. Football going even. 7.5 minutes. It is even. Football. Pick again. Odd or even. Football going even a second time. It is odd. Res and restore. Football. Kel, your move to get to the other side. Odd or even. Kel going odd. It is odd. Kel's in a safe zone. They'll engage shortly. Justice, odd or even. Justice going odd. It is odd. Justice, one more roll, odd or even to get you there. That would be 2 out of 3 for Ron's team. Justice going even. It is even. Justice to the other side. Busy Bee, odd or even. Busy going even. It is odd. Busy, you're in a safe zone. Samurai, your move, odd or even. Samurai going odd. It is odd. Samurai, one more time, odd or even. Samurai going even. It is odd. Res and restore Samurai. Craven Light, odd or even to get your team to the other side. Craven going even. It is odd. Res and restore Craven. Dr. Die, odd or even. Dr. Die going even. It is even. Dr. Die. This roll, odd or even, your team will win. And all be safe if you can get this roll. Dr. Die going even. It is odd. Res and Restore die. Julia. Odd or even. Julia going odd. It is even. You don't have to res and restore, though. You're okay. Football, odd or even. Football Master, then Craven. Football going even. It is even. Football to the other side. Craven Light, odd or even. Craven going even. It is odd. Res and Restore Craven Light. Dr. Die. Odd or even. Dr. Die going even. It is odd. Res and Restore Die. Valar. You're up. Valar going odd. It is odd. Valar, roll again. Odd or even. Valar going even. It is odd. Res and Restore Valar. Samurai, odd or even. Samurai odd. It is odd. Their entire team's there. They will engage. Craven Light, odd or even. Craven going odd. It is odd. All players to the other side. They have a clear path. Starting with Dr. Die. Dr. Die, odd or even. Dr. Die going even one more time. It is odd. No! Busy Bee, odd or even. Busy Bee going even. It is even. Busy Bee. Odd or even. Busy Bee going even. It is odd. Res and Restore Busy. Deadly Dimes. Odd or even. Deadly Dimes going odd. It is odd. Deadly Dimes, odd or even. It's a 5-minute extension to make up for the in-between time so you guys get the full allotment. You have a 5-minute countdown, and that is it. Deadly Dimes says even. It is even. Deadly Dimes to the other side. Kel, odd or even. Kel going odd. It is even. Nothing for Kel. Dr. Die, one more shot. At 25. If you're not on the other side or your whole team is not there, you are done. It is even. Res Restore again. Oh my gosh. Julia. Odd or even. That is like 5 in a row for Dr. Die. Julia says odd. It is odd. Julia, odd or even? Can you be the first arc to get to the other side? Julia going odd back to back. It is even. Res Restore, Julia. Shaman, odd or even? Shaman going even. It is odd. Skip Shaman. Craven Light, odd or even? Can Craven and Kel get over? Can Dr. Die get over? Is that chain going to break with everybody from Ark in the same place? Craven going odd. It is odd. Craven, odd or even? One more shot. Craven going odd. It is even. Res Restore, Craven Light, Dr. Die. 6 times the charm, odd or even. Dr. Die going even. It is even. Dr. Die and their whole team is over. Gemstone, odd or even. Gem going odd. It is even. Res Restore, Gem. Bones, odd or even. Bones going odd. It is odd. Bones, odd or even to get to the other side. Bones going odd one more time. It is even. Res and Restore. Kel, odd or even? Kel going odd. It is odd. Kel, one more shot to get you to the other side. Odd or even? Kel going odd. It is odd. We got another team on the other side. Craven one short. Busy Bee, odd or even? Busy going odd. It is even. Res Restore Force, Busy. Cat, odd or even? Cat going even. It is odd. Res and Restore Cat. Craven Light. Odd or even? Craven going even. Can he get it done? It is odd. No. No. All right. We are at sudden death. Each player gets one roll for a chance to get across the bridge. Again, it won't matter unless your whole team is over. So, if one member of your team fails, your whole team fails. We're going to start with Valar. Valar, the pressure's on you. If you get across, the next person from Ark gets a shot. Valar says odd. It is even. All players from Ark that were on this team get a strike. Football. You got one shot to get across, odd or even. Football going even. It is even. Football is across. He's the second player that's across. Craven Light, you got one more shot at this, odd or even, to join Kel. There are no legendary rolls in Squid Grid. Good try, Valar. Craven Light going odd. It is even. The umbrellas are eliminated. Samurai, you can keep your team alive. Odd or even. Samurai going odd. And it is even. The stars have also all been eliminated and all gotten strikes. Congratulations to Justice, Ron, and Dr. Dye for not getting strikes and winning the event. Well done. And as a special reward, Team Vox has regained control of the Vatican. All right. Now, Ron. Now we can talent everybody over, and we will assume you did. So we're going to take you back to the next competition. Please follow the instructions. One number, just one number. Not 5 numbers, Sheila, one number. Your number is 12. That's the number you picked. One number. Okay, take a look at the board. There's 7 minutes to go. And make sure that is the number that you initially chose. All right, number 3s. We got Julia, Jim, and Valar all on number 3. Anyone that would like to stay or anyone that would like to move? Julia's going to move to 8. Jim is going to move to 2. Valar is going to go to 2 as well. All right, number 7, Dimes and Ron. Dimes going to go to 11. Ron is going to stay. Cat cannot participate because Cat is not in this event. Because I did not get something turned in earlier. So we'll move Cat from number 10. We got Shaman and Football, both at number 12. Would you like to stay or move? Shaman's going to move to number 3. 4.5 minutes. Football's going to stay. All right, Jim and Valar, both at number 2. Stay or move? Remember, you're playing individually. These numbers mean something. Valar's going to move to number 10. Jim, stay or move? Jim is going to stay. All right. Now, you might have guessed this does mean something. And there's an advantage to these numbers. This is the order in which you will pick. All right, Kel, you're first because you picked number 1. Not an advantage. Take a look at all the players on the field. Again, Cat is excluded, so the players have numbers. And I'm going to put a stat up, and you have to tell me which player that represents. You only get one option in round 1. The further you go down the list, the more information you've seen. So you might be able to match it up. Everyone is expressly forbidden from discussing anything that they may know about any of these stats that I put up there. This is an individual competition. Kel, you will have 10 seconds to match what I put on the board with the person that it belongs to. If you do, you will avoid a strike. If you don't, you'll get a strike. All right, the first stat. This person had a broken leg as a child in elementary school. Who is your pick? Time is up. Going with Bones. Bones. Was that your choice? It was not. Kel with a strike. Now pay attention. Gemstone. Who do you think of the players listed may have had a broken leg as a child? Going with Craven. That is incorrect. Gemstone with a strike. Shaman. Going with football. That is incorrect. Bones. Bones is going with justice. That is incorrect. Justice, you are number 5. You've heard who's been chosen. Who had a broken leg as a child? Justice says Father Ron. That is incorrect. Justice with a strike as well. Dr. Dye. Definitely narrowing down the field. Dr. Dye says it was Deadly Dimes. Dimes. Is she correct? Dr. Dye will not be getting a strike this event. All right. Kel, back to you. Kel, this person has been married 3 times. You have 10 seconds. Going with Bones. That is not the correct answer. Gemstone. Which person up there chose to disclose that they've been married 3 times? She chooses Dr. Dye. That is incorrect. Bones. Going with Craven Light. Craven Light. Is it correct you've been married 3 times? I did, Sheila. But don't worry, we'll get to you in a second. Bones, congratulations. All right. Shaman. This person claims to have never played a video game. She says dimes. Now, it will be hard for it to be dimes since we know that something else has happened with dimes. So that is incorrect. Shaman with a strike. Justice. This person claims to have never played a video game. Justice says Busy Bee. Busy Bee, is that correct? Was that your choice? Nope. Father Ron. Father Ron, this person claims to have never played a video game. Father Ron says it's Dr. Die. This is a big strike potentially for Father Ron, seeing where he's at. Is that correct, Dr. Die? Father Ron is off the board. All right, Justice. This person claims to be named after a song. And in fact, their brother was named after a song as well. What do you think, Justice? Says Craven. Well, it can't be Craven because we already know he's married 3 times. But Justice with a strike. Remember, once they're picked. Julia. This person claims to be named after a song and their brother as well. Is it Gemstone? Jim? Is that you? No, it is not. Julia with a strike. Busy Bee. Who is this person? Busy Bee says it's the shaman. Sheila? Is that you? Yes, it is. Busy Bee is now off the board. Valar. This person claims to be a sleepwalker. Villar says it's Bones. It is not Bones. A strike for Villar. Dimes. This person claims to be a sleepwalker. Going with Samurai. That is incorrect. Dimes. Football. Who is the sleepwalker amongst us? Going with Busy Bee. That is incorrect. Football with a strike. Samurai. Who is this mysterious sleepwalker? Going with the assassin. Julia. Are you walking in your sleep? It is Samurai off the board and saving a strike for herself. Shaman. This person's parents let their hair grow out long and curly so they could dress them as Little Red Riding Hood often. Who is it, Shaman? Says Dimes. Dimes getting picked an awful lot tonight, but we know that she had a broken leg, so it can't be Dimes. Shaman with an X. Justice. Who had hair grown out long and curly so their parents could dress them as Little Red Riding Hood? Gemstone, that is incorrect. Julia, whose parents grew their hair out long and curly so they could dress them as Little Red Riding Hood? That is incorrect. It is not Busy. Villar. Villar, who is your pick? Villar going with Kel. That is incorrect. Dimes. Who is your choice, Dimes? Dimes, who are we picking? It is not Samurai. Football. Who is your pick? Football picking Villar. That is incorrect. And Craven Light. First time we've gotten all the way down to Craven Light in the 14th spot. Let's see if he's been paying attention. It is not Bones. Kel. Kel is picking the messenger of the... Ron, did your parents grow your hair out so you could dress as Little Red Riding Hood? Yes, they did. That is the correct answer. Kel in the one spot off the board. That is huge. Well played. Well played. Gemstone. This person had a fear of James Brolin. Going with Justice. Justice fears nothing. It is not Justice. Shaman. Who is this person that has a fear of James Brolin? Bones is not afraid of James Brolin. Justice. Which among us is afraid of James Brolin? Justice says Villar. It is not Villar either. Julia. Julia going with Riley. That is incorrect. Villar. Who is it? Is afraid of James Brolin. Just the name alone can make them stop and tremble. Going with football. I'm not sure football even knows who that is, but no. Dimes. Dimes is going Kel. And if that is correct, it is the most Kel thing ever. Kel, you afraid of a little James Brolin? Yes, she is. Deadly Dimes is off the board. Gemstone. This person has secretly given tattoos. Who is it? Busy Bee. She does have a artistic nature to her. It is not Busy Bee. Shaman. Who among us is a shadow tattoo artist? Valar. It is not Valar. Justice. Who is going around applying ink? Where's Justice? Julia. Julia is not applying ink to people. Julia, make your selection. Who's giving tattoos? Julia says Riley. Samurai, are you giving people tattoos? Yes, she is. Busted. Right now, Kel and Justice are both going like, what the what? All right, Samurai is our shadow tattoo artist. Congratulations, Julia. All right. We will start with Valar. Valar, this person had a high school teacher that owned an island in the Philippines. Villar, who you picking? Villar says Justice. That'd be a lucky shot just to come out of the blue with that one. Justice, did you have a high school teacher that owned an island in the Philippines? Villar's throwing darts. Yes, he did. Villar off the board. Nicely done, Villar. No strike. Craven Light. This person has never been stung by a wasp in their entire life. Who is it? Going with Bones. That is incorrect. Craven Light with a strike. Gemstone. Who in this group said they were never stung by a wasp? Busy Bee. I can probably bet Busy's been stung quite a few times. It's not Busy Bee. Shaman. Going with Gemstone. It is not Gemstone. Justice. Who in the group has not been stung by a wasp? Going with Villar, and that is incorrect. And I shall not call on the next person because it is Football Master, who has not been stung by a wasp. Sheila. This person was a honor graduate. Who's got the brains in the group? Going with Gemstone. That is not what Gem chose. Justice. Who's the honor graduate? He says Busy Bee. Busy Bee. Yes, it is Busy Bee. Football Master, this person has been on the front cover of a newspaper as a child. Who is it? Going with Jim. That is not Jim. And an important strike. Craven Light, pressure is on. Who was on the front of a newspaper as a child? Says it has to be Bones. Bones is correct. Craven Light saving that strike. The number 14 spot paid off for him. Gemstone, who is our classical music lover in the group? Gemstone says Villar. Villar. Is that you? Yes, it is. Now, football. Which person has been part of a documentary series? It should be easy. I can tell you that. It's Jim. There you go. All right. Yeah, you kind of had it narrowed down. All right. Congratulations, everybody. This is much like our old campfire event, but it's a little different because tonight there were strikes, and we had some people do really, really well tonight with the expanded format. So we learned a lot, but we had some people that have risen to the top. We got a few people that are maxed out on their strikes. The scoreboard is going to be interesting. So we're going to take you back. Now, we got about 5 more minutes. We're going to split up for next week's event. I need teams of 3. Type it right now. You got 5 minutes to give me 3-man teams out of all 15 people that are up there. You don't know what the event's going to be, but you might get hints throughout the week. If you cannot create 5 teams of 3 in 5 minutes, each person will get their first strike for next week. Craven, Samurai, and Kel. Villar, Jim, and Julia. Dimes, Bones, and Football. There's 6 more players and there's 2 minutes. All teams must be complete. All teams. Ron, Die, and Justice. All right, do we have Kat, Sheila, and Busy confirmed? All right. Good luck. You will get clues. The remainder of the week, I suggest you all buckle down. Some of y'all did really, really well in the strike department tonight. Some maxed it out. Pay attention to the events. There will be strike removers throughout the week. There will be trivia. There will be tests. There will be things that you can work on. Thanks, everybody. I think it's time for you guys to turn the lights out and get a little sleep.
Something about you is different. Some kind of energy's messing with all the chemicals in my brain. Feel the temperature rising. That look in your eyes paralyzing. Forever you're never leaving my face.